Here they come out of corner number 4.
And Todd Yarley and the Miss Joe Lake will not answer the bell. On the inside, it's the Miss Paddock Bulls, Jerry Hop. Lane 2, Mr. Pringles, Scott Pierce. Lane 3, Art Construction, Steve David. And on the outside, Sutphin Spirit with Michael Hansen as they dive across the starting line and to corner number 1.
Steve David with a very fine start in the Art Construction boat, and you can see him, the black boat nearest to you. Now here comes Mr. Pringles. Scott Pierce, the turbine-powered boat, taking over the lead as they come into corner number 2. This is Scott Pierce in the lead. Second place, Paddock Pools trying to hold in there, but right now Art Construction has taken over second. He is on the outside. Paddock Pools is trying to challenge. There's your lead boat as they hit out onto the backstretch.
Art Construction with Steve David, the rookie, currently in second place. And a problem with the Sutphin Spirit, I believe, Dick.
It certainly looks like it. He hasn't gotten the power that he had in the earlier heats out here. Now, remember, this is a boat that was under repair just a few moments ago. Mike Hansen out of Cape Coral, Florida, still holding in there, but he's holding third place right at the moment. Here's your lead boat, Mr. Pringles. Whoops, gets a little bit light. Little bit light on the turn as he comes back into the wind that's just coming up the river.
That's indicative of these boats today. They come around off of corner 4, come down the front chute, and they hit a little headwind on this river, and that's dangerous.
Scott Pierce in control in this race in Mr. Pringles. Gets a little light again as he goes down into corner number 1. Look at this. Art Construction holding on to second place by a nose and no more, because Paddock Pools, Jerry Hop, the yellow boat on the inside to the right of your screen, is now challenging to take over second place.
And they come down, bouncing through some slop off of corner number 4 to complete their first lap.
Still having a little trouble. Oh, look at Paddock Pools. Paddock Pools, Jerry Hop getting high. Now here's a Vietnam pilot, and he's getting a little bit Vietnam action out there as he really fights the waves coming off. And that always happens when you're riding back in second and third place. You've got to be careful. Meanwhile, in fourth, the story, what happened to the Sutphin Spirit?
It has to be in the engine housing because the driver will push it if it will go. Coming around to take the checker flag, Mr. Pringles with Scott Pierce here in 3A, while your number 2 and 3 place boats, the Paddock Pools and the Art Construction, get green flag for one more lap to go.
So a great ride for Mr. Pringles, and there you see him coming now as he comes by for the victory run. Scott Pierce has taken the win in Heat 3A, so he continues his battle for the national high points. He's got a good run going. This has got to give him a lot of confidence. This was a boat, remember, that was involved in an accident in Miami, Florida in the first race of the season. Look at this battle coming up for second and third. Paddock Pools to the right of your screen is now in second place, takes the checkered flag for second. So Jerry Hop gets himself some points, and there's Steve David in the Art Construction boat coming in third. A good job at driving by Jerry Hop. Had to hold off Art Construction on the outside, but managed to do so.